Hi. So in today's video, I'm going to walk you through how to connect the tool called n8n with your Google Drive. The reason being, when I started building AI automations for different clients, this was one of the steps that usually was in different workflows that I was building. And when I started building early in my AI automation journey, this was one step I used to get stuck so much. And I wasted so many hours figuring it out. So if you're new in your n8n journey, this video might help you do it quickly without having to read through multiple documentations. So let's dive into it. Before we dive in, if you are new to this channel, hi, this is Alicia, and on this channel, I talk about career pivots, financial mindset, the skills that I learned to pivot multiple times without going broke, and freelancing and my entrepreneurial journey. So, if you're keen on these topics, stay tuned because on this channel you will see a lot of content related to life and career. To start with the workflow, make sure you have your n8n set up and you have a Google account because that's what we are trying to do. So once you are in and signed in your n8n account, this is the canvas that you would see. Make sure that you name it something. So for example, right now I will name it as n8n automation, Google Drive connection. So that becomes your workflow's name. And now on the canvas, you will see that it asks you to connect the first step. So you can add one trigger, which is when clicking execute the workflow. This is a manual trigger. Now the next step is for you to connect this trigger with a Google Drive because that's what we are doing. So for example, sometimes you might want to build a workflow where once the user updates a Google Drive, then a Slack message should be sent to an XYZ user. So that's how you build the workflow. That's the thinking of a workflow. So for that, you need to connect the workflow with your Google Drive where the information lies. So, like I can search here Google Drive. Once you click on this, you can see various options. It asks you about different actions that you can take within Google Drive. So, for example, I can choose a download file, right? Now, for this, it asks me to connect the n8n account, this workflow, to your Google Drive. So, here I can choose new credentials, and this is the screen that would come in. Now, what is it asking us? It is asking us for a redirect URL, client ID, client secret. That these are the informations that we would need from our Google Drive to be able to form this connection. And for that, you would come on something called Google Cloud. So this is how it will look like, and this is what you will see. So under this, you would go to console, and under console, you will see a button here where you will be able to select the project either you are working on or create a new project. For this demo, I will create a new project, n8n Google Drive. That's what I would name. You can name it anything that will help you remember and find it later. But you can click on create and a new project gets created. So you would get another notification and this gets created. Okay, so once you've created the project, go on this menu, go on API and services and click on library and go on Google Drive and just click enter. You will see Google Drive API. You will see a screen like this. Click enable. Once it is enabled, what you would do is come on OAuth consent screen and you will see something like this. Click on get started and here you will keep a name app. So I would say n8n Google Drive. Support email, just enter your email. It would be the account you have signed in into Google Cloud. Click next, and then under audience, click on external because this will be an external looking workflow. And then click next, and then you add your own sort of email ID. So make sure that you enter it correctly. Click next, just say agree and continue, and then create. So this will create your project configuration. Okay, once that is done, go to audience and you have to publish your app. So confirm. Once that is done, come to API services, click on it, and you will come here. Under this, go to credentials, and you would see something like this. Now click on create credentials, and what you need is OAuth client ID. Now where is this coming from? This is coming from this screen. So this screen which I showed you in the beginning has OAuth redirect URL, which we would be putting in our Google Drive. And from Google Drive, we will put our client ID and client secret. So click on OAuth client ID. Once you click here for n8n, click web application and name it as n8n Google Drive workflow. And then under this, now authorize redirect URLs. This is where you add the URL that was present here. So you come back here, click copy, go back here and put in your URL. And once that is done, click on create. Okay, so here we are. Now, this is what we needed in the first place, the client ID and the client secret. So make sure you copy and paste it somewhere else as well. I will paste it in my notepad, and I will paste this also in my notepad first. That's something that I am habitual of doing. You can do that too. So once you have it or on your notepad or wherever you want to keep it, copy it again, go back to your n8n. In the client ID field, just copy this and paste it. In your client secret, copy this correctly and come back and put it on client secret. Now this is what you have added. Once you have done that, make sure you sign in with Google. And this is where you will choose the Google account you want to connect it with. It generally gives this sort of like warning sign. You click on advanced, go in this and mark as selected, like select all of them and continue. And your connection is successful. This is how you connect your Google Drive with your n8n, and then you can close it. And now you can choose to download any file. You can select from, say, any certificate, anything that you want to download. That's how you do it, and you go back. So you see that this is now connected, and further you can build the workflow from here on. This video is only about how do you connect your Google Drive to n8n, which is what I walked you through. Okay, let's see. I've tried to execute the workflow. Let's see if it works or not. Okay, so we can see that the workflow has worked and it has downloaded a resume that was in this drive, and I can download this and it gets downloaded in my local setup. So yes, that's how you connect it. Once it shows you the green tick, that means it has worked, and once it gives you the output, that means you can be rest assured that everything is working as expected. So yes, that's how you make sure that you test the connection as well. So that was our first connection that we created between n8n and Google Drive. This is a common connection that different clients and businesses need when their information is either stored in Google Drives, folders, and files, and if they want to read, update, edit, delete, download their data from these folders and files. So I hope this was helpful. And if you like this video, please do not forget to subscribe. If you like the content that I share on this channel, please make sure that you connect with me. Tell me in my comment section, what do you like to learn? What are the things that you're going through, so that we can build together and I can create videos that can be helpful for you. I am also very active on a platform called Threads. So if you want to connect with me, share some ideas, want to collaborate, message me there. I'm super proactive, so I'll be able to reply there faster. And see you in the next videos. Bye.